You're saying it's fake? Then do you dare not to follow suit? America never saw it coming. That China's public 6th-gen fighter test flights would be the most unstoppable strategic play in intelligence history. Not only did both northern and southern models appear together, but from late 2024 through all of 2025, they've been flying constantly without hiding a thing. So why has this trapped America in a corner where not following means losing, but following means getting bled dry? Let's get into today's topic. The unstoppable 6th-gen fighter strategy. It started on December 26, 2024, when the Shenyang J-50 and Chengdu J-36 maiden flights were both exposed the same day. The Pentagon was shocked enough to work overtime, yet still tried claiming it was some unknown drone. But as these two 6th-gen fighters kept appearing, with clearer test flight footage, even completing dual aircraft formation tests, America had no choice but to face the threat of China's 6th-gen fighters. But their next-generation air dominance fighter and next-generation carrier-based fighter programs are stuck in limbo due to funding and technical issues, basically still on PowerPoint or constantly being canceled. This instantly put America in an impossible strategic bind. Can't follow? Can't not follow either. We've actually been in this exact situation before. You see, back in 1997, America's 5th-gen F-22 burst onto the scene, shocking the entire world and leaving us feeling helpless. Because today's strategic advantage didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was earned by generations of aviation engineers fighting to close massive technology gaps. In December 2005, the U.S. F-22 officially entered service. At the time, this 5th-gen fighter's radar cross-section was just 0.01 square meters, achieving near-perfect radar stealth, while locking onto targets from hundreds of kilometers away. Back then, it was the absolute king of the skies. No one in the world could touch it. Our main fighter was still the J-8. Facing such a massive generation gap, we could only devise the tragic 8-for-1 exchange tactic. The logic was that the F-22 typically carries 8 missiles, and to shoot down one F-22, we'd probably have to sacrifice 8 J-8s to exhaust its missiles, giving the 9th J-8 a possible chance to strike. But even that assumed they'd engage in close-range dogfighting. In reality, the F-22 could fire all 8 missiles, beyond visual range, and safely return home. For the U.S. military back then, F-22 technology was the ultimate strategic play. Don't follow and get crushed by the generation gap. Follow and pour massive funds into research. And with Western monopoly on stealth fighter technology, surpassing them seemed impossible. But then in January 2011, the J-20's maiden flight marked China's official entry into the stealth fighter era, totally proving America wrong, and giving us the capital to set our own unstoppable strategic trap. Now, China's public 6th-gen fighter test flights have put our adversaries in the same impossible situation. Behind this are China's major breakthroughs in aviation materials and core technologies. Back in March 2024, foreign media like Eurasian Times hyped up how the US B-21 could easily penetrate China's air defense network, which was already being questioned by professional military circles worldwide. Now we're voluntarily revealing our 6th-gen fighter progress, making it crystal clear to our opponents that what America thinks is cutting edge is already outdated. And even with our development progress fully public, they still can't catch up. This open-card intimidation is even deadlier than keeping secrets. Our opponents don't dare bet that we're bluffing. After all, the J-20's rapid iteration and J-35 deployment have already proven our development capabilities. If they guess wrong, the price is total loss of air superiority, with no way to fight back. And our public strategy has thrown our adversaries into chaos, with absurd moves happening one after another. In November 2024, the US B-21 just completed its first test flight. This model, which is supposed to be a stealth bomber, was hastily labeled by the US military as a 6th-gen fighter, trying to use this self-deceptive tactic to cover up their strategic anxiety. But even so, according to the U.S. Government Accountability Office's 2024 public report, the B-21 supply chain has serious vulnerabilities, with core specialty composite materials heavily dependent on imports. So the 2025 R&D budget is being massively cut, and the original plan to procure 145 aircraft will most likely be reduced. Now, America still can't keep up on 6th-gen fighters, but can only keep burning resources debating whether to follow or not, ultimately falling into strategic passivity.